What's going on, guys? It's Inspector Frick here, and today I'm bringing you a domination gameplay on the map Hard Hat. And today's commentary is going to be about something that I just had to deal with recently for the first time in my adult life. And if you could see the air quotes right there, and that is scams. And what I'm mainly talking about is what happened with me. Me and Danielle were walking through the local mall about 3 or 4 months ago. Actually, about 5 months ago now, yeah. And we saw this car, a Honda Accord. I'm a big Honda fan. My family always has driven Hondas. I love Hondas. You know, I'm not. You know, it's not a Civic. It's not a race burner. It's a Honda. It's a luxury. You know, it's a luxury model for you fucking motorheads. But I liked it, and you know, fuck it. If all I got, the way I looked at it is, all I gotta do is you know, write my name on it, write my information down on a piece of paper, and that's it. Fuck, what's to lose? So me and Danielle both filled one out. We wrote our shit down, and yeah, we've been being harassed. We were harassed for about 2 months through telephone and occasionally email address through this for these people who say, "Oh yeah, we've got great news for you. You've won a free trip to the Bahamas." Yeah, sure we have. Like that's my reaction. Every time they call me, I would say, "Yeah, right, motherfucker," and then click on the phone before they even say their name. Like they start off, "How you doing? Is this Chris? I have some great news for you, Chris. My name is," and I click. Yeah, as soon as I hear their fucking cheesy opening line, yeah, click. I know it's BS. But Danielle got suckered in one time by staying on the phone with them, and they ended up getting us scheduled for an appointment to go down to their office and listen to their BS presentation. And we went down to the presentation, and I knew it was a scam going into it, but we ended up going down there. They said, you know, what really I found scummy about the whole presentation. The presentation wasn't too bad. What was scummy to me was the fact that they sit here and tell you like all the great things, and then like it's an hour-long presentation, by the way. Sitting there telling me all these great things, and then with about like 2-3 minutes left, like it was just gonna be subtle, and like everyone was just gonna be like, "Oh, that's fine, let's continue going." They throw in, "Yo, yeah, package A is $20,000, and package B is $15,000, not in payments, up fucking front." Like you're just supposed to walk in there with your checkbook or $20,000 in your fucking pocket. You know, like how insane does that fucking sound to you? And like like when I ended up talking to the guy, I was like, you know what, guy? I was like, I'm not interested in doing this. I said, but you think if I had $20,000 or even $15,000, I'd be spending this shit here? I would be going and putting that shit down on the fucking Honda Accord, what I really fucking signed up for. I wouldn't be sitting here fucking trying to win this shit. I wouldn't be going on goddamn vacation packages. I wouldn't be doing that BS. You know, that was a shady thing to me. But I think it's kind of bullshit that that they can take something you innocently signed up for and take it and use it against you. And I read over the thing too, because I thought in my head, you know, fuck, maybe this is a scam. Maybe they're just trying to get me my information for something. But I read over the paper. It was just a blank piece of paper with the only 5 lines on it were name, phone number, address, name, phone number, address, email address, and some other BS. That was the only thing on it. And on top it said, win this car. There was no disclaimer in small print. There was no backside of the paper. It was just your information. And I think that's bullshit that they can take your information and harass the shit out of you. And I'm not talking like they call me 1-2 times a week. I'm talking like 3-4 times a day, every day for a month and a half. Like, to me, you should not be allowed to fucking do that shit. That's harassment, in my opinion. And when I answered the phone one time and I said, you know, you guys need to stop fucking calling me. For real. Take my name off whatever list. You need to stop calling me. It's harassment. And they don't stop. This is like the first week that they fucking end up doing this shit to me. And they don't stop. They didn't fucking stop. Like, obviously. But the one thing that was legit, they were right. We do get a free cruise. Well, not free. That's some other BS too. They, you know, first they lied about the prices of all that kind of all the trips. Like we go to Wildwood quite often. They offer a booking to Wildwood, and they said, "Oh, where's the favorite place that people like to go? You go often, a couple times, you know, every year." And I raised my hand. I was in the front row like a jackass. I said, "Wildwood, New Jersey." "Oh, we offer trips to Wildwood. How much do you tell me? How much do you end up spending a night?" And I always usually end up staying with my parents because they live right, a couple blocks away. Um, but I know how much it is. I lived there by that area my whole life. I said, a typical price. It's like I don't know, like 225 a night for an expensive one, waterfront. Waterfront. Maybe not summer season, but when I go, and they go, whoa, that's way underpriced. So for 3 days, you're saying you only spend $800 or whatever. I said, I was like, in a sense, yeah, and that's way underpriced for a place in Wildwood at this such and such hotel. Which, by the way, I know the hotel. I used to live right down the street from it. It's a pile of shit. It's one of those ones where you roll into, like, when you roll into a local town. It's the hotel that you look at and you go, I know crackheads are in there. I know that's a fucking bad news hotel, and you avoid it. Like, they're trying to sell me, and they're telling me I choked right here. God damn it, man! I choked so hard. It's sitting here and they tried to tell me and sell me on the fact that, oh yeah, it's a great place, and it's only, it would cost you $1,600 for 3 nights. So I wanted to say, where the fuck are you staying? How many rooms are you using up? Because for one room, like a good room, like fuck you in the corner, like for a good room, like my relatives are are relatively made. They got a lot of money. My one uncle owns his own business, and my other uncle is a CEO of a company, and they're big money. We're the poor side of the family. My mom and my dad and me, we're all the poor side of the family. But they stay in, like, the penthouse suite and and everywhere they go. And I asked, my aunt's not afraid to tell me how things really are. She stays in Port Royal and Wildwood Crest, and she sit down, and she told me how much they pay, and that's a fucking really nice hotel. I'm talking like marble kitchen counters. Fuck you, god damn it. I'm talking about marble kitchen counters, like like it's a little exaggeration, but like the kind of place that, like, you walk in the front door and your immediate thought is, I wonder if they have diamond plated toilet seats. Like that kind of nice of a place. And they don't nearly pay. They stay for a week and they don't pay $1,600. Maybe, god damn it, choked again. Maybe after, like, gas and food and all that kind of shit, maybe they spend $1,600. But no effing way on just a hotel, which is what they were claiming. But there's plenty of scams out there. It's my message I want to get across to everyone is that there's you can always say no to this thing like we did and get a free cruise out of it. But it's much harder. Like it was hard for Danielle even when I explained that to her it was a scam when a guy was sitting there. It's much harder for someone to say no when they're if someone goes, if someone tells you over the phone, oh yeah, I'll give you this, I'll sell you this iPhone 4 for $100, and they get to you in person and they say, I want 300. If you're very sold on the fact that you want that iPhone, you're gonna pay 300 if you have it in your pocket, or at least settle for 250, something like that. It's harder to say no in person than it is over the phone. It's just fact. Even if you're a big dickhead, it's hard to say no in person over the phone. And I think the best way to do it is avoid it. But if you ever find yourself in a circumstance where you can't, or where it's too late to avoid it, just say no. And if they start harassing you, tell them they're harassing you, and they should stop. It's one of those things that no one wants to be hit with a harassment suit, especially if you're a big company. Like these people, they're a big company. Forbes they're on some fucking business list of 2012's top something, and as soon as I said, you guys are getting borderline harassment, and they stopped. They took us in the other room. They gave us our papers, and they put us on our way. But sometimes our rewards, as long as you're willing to sift through and say no to their bullshit, and finish this game off right here with a triple kill. And looks like I'm gonna have to wrap this up here. I got only a couple of seconds left. But I am going 37-11. I only really put this game in play for a triple kill, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.